So happy to be talking with my great friend, Scott Morrison. We call you ScoMo, okay? I would say you've been, as I look at the end of my sort of very strong and powerful first term as the greatest president in American history, I look at all the world leaders, and I've had a lot of strong relationships with them. But Scott, yours, as without question, been one of the strongest, if not the strongest, okay? First of all, you know, there's the fact that you're somebody who likes vacation. I always thought it was so strong of you to take vacation and in our great Hawaii, which is actually part of America, okay? Which is why I know Barack Obama wasn't born there. But you were in Hawaii when your country was on fire in 2019. Remember that? Remember that? And you said, you called me and said, Sir, I think that America is so strong and beautiful. I'm going to stay here in your beautiful country while my country burns. And I knew you were somebody who's, because you took a lot of, pardon the pun, heat for ignoring the fires, but you ignored them beautifully. That's what I would have done because you were on vacation and you deserve, as a powerful person, a lot of rest. And I like that you spent it with us. So thank you for that. I knew you were somebody with great character when I saw that where you vacationed. Obviously, you know, Malcolm Turnbull, what a pathetic loser he is. He's insulting me and you, saying that, my great words in my great powerful speech somehow created a riot at our US Capitol. I didn't create a riot. And you know that, and that's why you haven't condemned me. So thank you very much for that. Uh, you know, I was a little nervous that you'd condemn me because a lot of people were doing it. And then I said, I hope ScoMo has my back and you had my back. You didn't come after me the way that failed ex-Prime Minister did, Turnbull. More like Turnbull shit, if I can say that, okay? We don't like him. Total waste. And, I thought the least I could do was give you the Legion of Merit award because you have a lot of merit to me. A strong merit is like when you have sort of like value. It's called, I don't know why they don't call it the Legion of Value. Everybody knows the word value. And merit sounds very fancy. But you are a Legion of Merit award winner from me, along with my great friend in India, Nathan Modi. So, I thought that was appropriate, and I think you are welcome. Thank you for saying thank you, and thank you for calling me sir. Okay, but there's been other things that you've done that I found honestly sort of inspiring. Okay, I know you're not, as American president, I'm supposed to say we are the strongest, and we are, you know that, we're the strongest. And you tell me that often. You always say, sir, when you call me sir. You say, sir, in the good day, mate sort of accent that you have, very strong. You say, I wish we could be as strong as you, sir. And you're right, because America is great. But there are things you've inspired me as well, Scott, okay? That time you walked in with a piece of coal into Parliament and were just like, look at this, beautiful coal. That showed great talent because, nobody loves coal more than I do. So, I sort of saw how strong you were on coal and said, I'm going to be that strong as well. Okay. And also there was, one or two other things that I did like. You're very anti-climate change. And, I understand that. It's a hoax by the Chinese. You know it, and I know it. And it's important that countries like ours, with great leaders like us, continue to fight so that more countries, can have strong fires. Though, Australia, everybody puts the flame emojis now when something's good. They put a flame emoji in the text. And I think that was inspired by Australia being on fire. So the less we do about climate change, the more fire emojis Australia can have. So it's called great leadership. So thank you, Scott, for that as well. And, there was the time, of course, you arrested the refugees on Manus Island. Okay. Manus, that sounds sort of like a combination of man and penis. Mike, calm down. My great vice president, Mike, but not so great anymore, but he heard penis and he came running. And speaking of my Mike Pence, Michael McCormack, you've got like your own Mike Pence, except not as creepy evangelical. So very strong. and very appreciative of that you have your own. I mean, you don't ever tell anybody this, Scott, okay? But as strong as I am and as great a president as I've been, you have done so many things to inspire me and give me great confidence in the decisions I've made. So if anybody ever asks me, I'm going to say ScoMo, also known as Scott Morrison of Australia, was the inspiration, for everything I did. So thank you, Scott, as my first term winds up. Thank you for everything you did, very powerfully. And, I would just say, good day, mate. See that I can speak Australian. So great work, great working with you. And hopefully you can maybe find, someplace for me to live safely when I leave the United States on January 20th, okay? So thank you, Scott, and we'll see what happens.